here's a question. What's the worst that can happen if you say no to someone? Turns out, if you're a young woman in Brazil being approached by an obsessed stranger, saying no can get you stabbed. This is the story of Alana Rosa, a 20-year-old girl living in São Gonçalo, which is a city just across from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Rosa is a regular at the gym, but a man who went to the same fitness space as her would send her chocolates and flowers again and again and again. Now, this young girl declined the man's advances and refused him politely. But the man in question could not take no for an answer, because apparently consent is not a concept that exists for him. So what does he do? One day, almost a month later, this man, whose identity we do not know, goes to Alana Rosa's house and stabs her. Not once, not twice, but more than 50 times. The victim's mother, Anicio de Oliveira, came home earlier that day than she had to. And to her horror, she walked into a living room full of blood. Frantic, she then pulled off this man who was still stabbing her daughter.
She said that when she got home from the gym and went inside after she closed the door, she heard a noise. She said that when she looked, he was already kicking the door and came in attacking her, kicking her in the face and head, throwing her to the ground. She said she didn't even feel the stab wounds because he'd already beaten her so badly from the start that she didn't even feel the stabbing itself.
Now, this incident took place in February this year. Alana, the young victim, has been recovering after multiple surgeries to save her life. But what the investigations revealed is just the tip of the iceberg in a bigger problem that is plaguing Brazil. In the weeks that followed, videos began to emerge on TikTok of a new trend which went viral in the country. It shows men beating and stabbing mannequins. And these videos are captioned, and I quote, "Training in case she says no." This trend is just another layer to an already serious problem of gender-based violence and misogyny in the country. A trend which has its roots in the Red Pill movement. And it is the kind of content that Alana Rosa's attacker was also consuming.
In this context, the Red Pill movement ends up influencing young people, contributing to an increase in cases of femicide in our country.
Now, the Red Pill movement originated online as part of a conversation which is rooted in an alpha male, anti-feminist, and overall misogynistic approach. It promotes the belief that modern society oppresses men, that society should have a rigid male-centric hierarchy in which men are the dominant alpha males and women should be submissive. The thought process is a more radicalized version of the patriarchy movement. Podcasts, videos, interviews, and all sorts of content along these lines has gained massive traction across the world in the last few years. And in many cases, consumption of this type of ideology has been responsible for an increase in femicide. Let's take Brazil as an example here. The country where this horrific stabbing occurred just 2 months ago. Brazil has recorded 1,568 murders of women in 2025 alone. It is the highest number since authorities made femicide a crime in the country 10 years ago. Now, Alana Rosa may have survived because her mother came home and saved her life. But what would have happened had she not reached in time? And what happens the next time a woman anywhere in the world exercises the right to say no?